This week in the Frame Shop, my guest is artist Melanie Brannan. Melanie, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Sure.
And all the little pops.
And all your friends.
Actually, big pops.
So this is your new series.
Right.
Pop rocks like the bad 1970s candy.
Yes.
Okay.
Where they explode in your mouth.
Yeah, those are horrible. These are great.
I love those.
So tell us, how did you come about this?
I started doing pop art at the beginning of the year. I painted 3 of them: Bradley Cooper, Brad Pitt, and Queen, for my friend who was suffering from melanoma, nodular melanoma. And I painted those for her to make her feel a little bit better. And they were so much fun to do, I decided that I would keep the series going.
Right. Okay. Well, so the first one that I saw was Lucy, and I grew up watching. Where is Lucy? Right.
She's right there.
I grew up watching Ricky and Lucy, and so I mean, I immediately felt better when I saw this. So I, these are in an era of COVID. These are really feel good sort of pieces.
That I want everybody to be happy when they see them, and I want them to be like extremely flamboyant.
Right. I think you nailed it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and you can't help but feel good. So maybe why don't you give us an introduction for anybody that is having a little problem here of who.
Okay, so we have John Lennon.
Okay. Right.
And we have Harry Styles. Love Harry Styles. Of course, Prince. This is the second one I've done of Prince. I'll be doing a lot more of him because he is like my muse.
Okay.
I've loved him ever since 1984, and everybody that knows me knows that. And then, of course, this one is I Love Lucy too.
Right.
My favorite musical of all times is Hamilton, and so I did King George when he was doing that funny song, dun, 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 dun. And then, of course, Dolly Parton.
Right. Okay.
And Lady Gaga, and Elton John, Rocket Man is here somewhere.
Yes, we're going to get to that in just a minute. So, okay, so now you told me, I think, that you were a representative for a artist paint company.
I am an educator. I'm the North Texas Educator for Golden Artist Colors, which is the cream of the crop of the acrylic world. They invented acrylic paint.
Okay.
And because they have trained me with all of their products and what their products are capable of, I really push the limit, the box, whatever you call that, on the flamboyance of her outfit. So this has iridescence, metallics, interference, micaceous oxide. So when you get these things in the light, they explode, especially when I start doing Prince's hair or the outfits. This has micaceous oxide. Dolly has gold flakes in her outfit. So when you get these under light, it really shows what the products are capable of doing.
If you purchase one of these and you can throw a halogen light on this, they're going to explode.
They explode. Because in my studio, I have light coming in from all sides, and when Prince is in the sunlight in a certain way, it really looks like it's just crazy. I'm so excited to send pictures of these to Golden as well to show them what their little paints
can. I
think they're going to be happy.
So, we do a lot of multifamily projects. So I can see these going in the public spaces in some of those projects, and they would look fantastic. But some of our clients, this may not be appropriate. But Melanie also does abstracts, and so you can see kind of her abstract style in the backgrounds of some of these pieces. So if a pop portrait doesn't really work for you, she does fantastic abstracts that.
And those are all on my websites, because you're exactly right. You can see the same brush strokes that I use in my abstract landscapes. That's the Serenity series, and it's the same technique. I've just turned those contemporary landscape abstracts into pop art.
Right. Okay. Fantastic. So earlier this week, we shipped a couple of huge dog portraits,
4x4,
4 foot by 4 foot, to Santa Fe Humane Society.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about the dog portraits. Or
I love Santa Fe.
Yeah.
And I try to, I like to give my talent is art, so I like to give back to the community. For the show that I had at the Eisman earlier this year, it was 100% of the funds went to the AIM at Melanoma Foundation for my friend Marianne, who passed away, and that raised $11,800 for that.
That's
and
fantastic.
yeah, I was amazed. And so then I came across Santa Fe. The Humane Society was having artists do 4x4 paintings, pet portraits.
Right.
So I called them and I said, hey, I know I'm not Santa Fe, I'm Dallas, but I love Santa Fe, can I do one?
Right.
And they go, absolutely, positively,
Right.
yes. And it was the first, I do pet portraits.
Right.
And to do ones that are like this big, it was so much fun.
Yeah, those are big scale, and I'll just mention that the pet portraits are not quite as poppy as these, so no purple dogs or anything.
Oh no, my Rottweiler was kind of purple and blue, but it was still browns and blacks too.
Right.
Yeah.
So the pet portraits are great, and so I assume you would take a commission on that.
Yep.
Okay, fantastic.
Yep.
All right, so one last thing, I'm going to ask you to kind of hold this.
Oh, Lady
And I'm
Gaga.
going to tell you a joke here. So this, we talked about.
Oh no.
We talked about Elton.
What is he gonna do? There he
And
is.
of course, my cell phone is.
I hope it's
off.
playing Elton John.
All right, so. Okay, so this is Elton.
This one is Elton, and I was talking about I'm using all of the golden acrylics, and,
Right.
and this has actually glass beads in it.
Yeah.
So when
Okay.
you look at this up close and you get light on it, the
Right.
glass beads just really start sparkling.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so I asked one of my framers in the back,
Yes.
who is this?
Yes.
And he said Wookiee.
I don't know who that is.
Chewbacca.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so but that was, it's like, okay, I can sort of see that.
I can kind of see it because the fluffiness of
Right.
those are actually his glasses that had feathers,
The feathers
all
on them.
around.
Yeah, I remember those. Okay.
And that headdress was like huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so, well, this has been fun.
Thank you. And then all of these guys are going to the Hamptons Fine Art Fair for the show September 2 through 5. So if you have any
Right. So if
friends
you're in
at the Hamptons, I'm going to be there.
Okay,
so,
fantastic.
Yeah,
All right,
so I'm
good.
going. And these puppies are shipping out when?
This afternoon.
Seriously. That's so exciting.
So, okay, so I suspect that perhaps you're on Instagram or something.
I am
maybe.
at Mel Brannan Artist, so follow me on Instagram, and all my series are on my website
Okay.
too.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so if you love these, and you should, you can head over to, you can check out Melanie on social media. You can head over to my website and book a Zoom consultation with me to talk about Melanie's art or anything else. Follow us on YouTube, and I will see you next time in the Frame Shop.
Thank you.